Hello guys, welcome to GATE and ESC classes. This is the last lecture of Engineering Services 2021 detailed solution. If you not watched my previous lecture of detailed solution, you can go through it in the playlist. Not wasting any time, I am going for questions. Question number 121. Which one of the following which which one of the following lubricants is used in forward extrusion of steel? Molten glass, soap solution, copper sulfate, vegetable oil. First I will tell the what is the forward extrusion, hot extrusion of steel. Forward hot extrusion definition I will tell you what are there. This hot ex it involves superior heating of the billet to a temperature above its recrystallization temperature. Lubricants is critical hot extrusion for certain metals. Example steels and special lubricants have been developed have been developed that are effective under harsh conditions in hot extrusion. This is the definition of the forward hot extrusion. In this talking about which one of the following lubricants is used in the forward hot extrusion of steel. Obviously it will be a molten glass, because the molten glass is the best used in the forward hot extrusion of steel. And which one of the following statements is not the correct statements regarding operating characteristics curve for sampling plan? Okay. Going for the points, it shows ability to distinguish between good and bad loads. This option shows that this point is wrong. No sampling. This point I will explain here. The point number A, operating curve ability to distinguish between good and bad loads, because the operating curve shows only, but in this they are showing that it shows ability, but it will be saying that OC curve OC curve shows the ability to distinguish between good and bad loads. Okay, a point going for the next point. No sampling plans can give complete protection against acceptance of defectives. This point also is wrong, because the right point will be no sampling plans can give complete protection against acceptance of defectives. Okay, the last point, the larger sample size stepper is the slope of the curve, not stepper. It will be slipper. That's why that this point also is wrong. The acceptance number is 0 for ideal sampling plan. Obviously it will be right, because in the OC curve acceptance number is 0 for ideal sampling plan. Moving for the next question, option D is the right answer here. Moving for the next question here, which one of the following statements is not correct for forward direct extrusion process? For forward direct extrusion process, just do it. Sorry guys, I made a big mistake here. Big mistake means big mistake here. Just wait a second so that I can tell you what I teach you that is wrong, because it shows the ability to distinguish between good and bad loads, because in the OC curve it shows the distinguish between the good and bad loads. Okay guys, this in this question asking that is which point is correct, not correct. Okay guys, so I thought which option is which point is correct. I have read that, and that kind of activities I faced here, so sorry for that. I will be answering here. This point is right. Okay guys, it shows the ability to distinguish between good and bad loads. Okay, no sampling plans can give complete protection against acceptance of defectives. This point also is right. A larger sample size stepper is the slope of the curve. This point also is right, because in the question is asking here the which is not the correct statement asking here. For that I am sorry for this. I have not read the, I thought it will be correct one. For okay, for that, for sorry. To next point, acceptance number is 0 for ideal sampling plan. This point is wrong, because the acceptance number is 0 for ideal sampling, because in the acceptance number need not be 0 in acceptance. Just I will write here the right point. I am writing here the acceptance number need not be 0 for ideal sampling plan. Acceptance number need not be 0 for ideal sampling plan. Okay, the option point D option is wrong, so our answer will be D option. Moving for the next question, which one of the following statements is not correct for forward or direct extrusion process? Okay, I will tell here the which point will be all right, which not correct, means here also is asking which point is not correct here. Okay, high friction force must be overcome. Definitely this point is right, because in the high friction forces may be overcome in the both points, because in forward and direct extrusion process high extrusion process are required but mechanically simple and uncompleted. This point also is right, because in the forward and direct extrusion process high extrusion process required but mechanical simple and uncomplicated. Low scarp or material waste only 5 to 6% of billet weight. This point is wrong, because in the billet it occurs 0% only. That's why this point is wrong, and our option will be C. Okay, in simple but material must slide along the chamber wall. This point also is right, but the answer is asking here which statement is wrong. So our option C will be our right answer. Moving for the next question. Consider the following statements regarding defects in forging. This question is related to topic is from forging. First I will tell you the forging. What does it means forging? Okay, this one also is the code above statements are correct or wrong. That kind of question is asked here. I will tell here in the what statements are correct for the forging process. Flakes are internal breaks or ruptures occurring in some grades of alloy steel. Because absolutely this point will be right, because in the forging process the flakes may occur in internal breaks. Okay guys, die shift is caused by misalignment between the top and the bottom forging dies. This point also is right, because in the die shift caused by misalignment between the top and the bottom forging dies takes place. Fins and racks are small projects or loose metal driven into the surface of the forging. This point also is right, because this may occur because fins and racks are small projections or loose metal which driven into the surface of the forging. Option D will be our right answer, because all the options are right. Moving for the next question, consider the following statements regarding desirable properties of cutting fluid. It should not get oxidized with when left in air. This is also the above statements is or are correct or wrong type of question. We have to select which point is correct and which point is wrong. Okay guys, so moving for the I will tell the cutting what does cutting fluid is. First I will write here cutting fluid. Cutting fluid, because cutting fluid is very important here. Cutting fluid it is used for decreasing power requirement and increasing heat dissipation. Heat dissipation. Okay guys, the what does cutting fluid is. Cutting fluid जो होता है वो डिक्रीज करता है पावर की रिक्वायरमेंट को, और इंक्रीज करता है हीट की डिसिपेशन को. ओके गाइस, ये होता है अपना कटिंग फ्लूइड. तो अपन लोग जाते हैं पॉइंट्स की ओर. इट शुड गेट ऑक्सीडाइज्ड व्हेन लेफ्ट इन एयर. This point is right. No, not right. This point is wrong, because it should not get oxidized when left in air. Okay guys, it should react with materials of machine tool parts. It's absolutely right, because in the no, this one is wrong, because it should not react. Okay guys, it should not react. And this one is also, it should not get oxidized when the I will write not. This one also not. It should not get oxidized when the left in air. Okay, this point also is wrong. And it should react with materials of machine tool parts. This also is absolutely wrong, because it should not react. It should not react with the materials of machine tool parts. Okay guys, It should wet the surface of cutting tool and workpiece. Absolutely, this point is right. Absolutely, this point is right because in the cutting fluid it should wet surface of cutting tool and workpiece. Absolutely, this right point, and our option B will be our right answer. Moving for the next question. Consider the following statements regarding limits and fits. A limits and fit question. This is very simple because the limit and fit is very easy type of question. Okay, guys. The actual size is the standard size of the part and is the same both for the hole and its shaft and its shaft because this one is not actual size. Actual size is the actual measure dimension of the part, not the standard size of the part. And if it's not the same fg both hole and shaft, for that this is the right, but the point is here the given here wrong here because this point is wrong here. Basic size is the dimension as measured on the manufactured part. This point also is wrong because in the basic size is the dimension as measured on the manufactured part. Basic size is the size of the part to which all limits are applied. Basic dimension is theoretical dimension. Okay, guys. This point also is good because it's not considering with limits and fits. Okay, guys. Deviation is the algebraic difference between a size and the corresponding basic size. This point is right. Option point 3 is right, and option C no. Option A will be our right answer. Moving for the next question. This question is from part operation research. Which one of the following statement is not the correct about the part? Okay, guys, this is asking about part. First, I will tell the three estimates of the part. Three estimates of parts I will tell you. In case of part, three estimates are there. 3-time estimates are there. 3-time estimates are there. First point is optimistic time, and the next is pessimistic time. Pessimistic time, and the third point is most likely time. This is the 3 points of part. Okay, guys, optimist time and pessimistic time and most likely time. We will going for here in the points given here. Points here. First, network is constructed based on the events. Wrong, because here asking is which is not correct. This point is right. Sorry guys. This point is right, guys. See, here the answer is asking here which one is not correct about part. This point is right. Network is constructed based on the events. It does not take uncertainties involved in the estimation of time, because this point is right, because in the by knowing that we can consider to calculate the average expected of time. Okay guys, this point is wrong. A network deals with the uncertainties and ends till time estimations are considered, because absolutely right, because whenever we can we whenever we can deal with the network only with uncertainties. Okay guys, as there is no certainty of time, activity duration cannot be reduced. Absolutely, this point also is right, and option B will be our wrong answer, and option B will be our right answer. Okay guys, moving for the next question. Parallel misalignment present when? Parallel misalignment is present when बोल रहा है. Okay guys, first I will go here. Two shafts are parallel to each other but are not in the same plane. This one is wrong. Two shafts are parallel to each other and are in the same plane. This point is right. Because when the parallel misalignment is present when two shafts are parallel to each other and are in the same plane. Saying that when the two parts are in parallel to each other at the same plane, this is known as the parallel misalignment. Okay guys, this point also is wrong, this point also is wrong, and option B will be our right answer. Moving for the next question guys, question is on the screen. The major limitation with the displacement or proximity probes is this is the, by knowing the theory you can directly hit here. Size, I will tell here the major limitation with the displacement or proximity probes. I will write here the what are the proximities, what are the proximity probes are there. The sensing range of a proximity probe depends on the type of metal being detected. Its shape, its size, what happened guys, just wait here, my laptop got hanged. Wait, to shape, its size used in design due to above reason proximity, just wait here, I have written wrong here. Proximity probes has distance or size limitations. Okay guys, the sensing range of proximity probe depends on the type of metal being detected, its shape, its size used in design. Due to above reason, proximity probe has the distance of size limitation. Okay guys, going for the option number A, size will be our right answer. And going for the next question, which one of the following contains design data on all products? Example, their constituent compound and parts. Okay guys, which one is the First I will go here. Engineering data master file, this point is right. For the contact design data all products example component part, this point is will be right. The process data master file, this one is wrong. This one is inventory master file also is wrong, and sales master file also is wrong. Option point A will be our right answer. Moving for the next question. Which one of the following is the clutter with a curved tooth outline of the same shape as the profile of the workpiece? This question also is from the milling cutter. First I will tell here what is plane milling, face milling, and end milling are used where the geometry of the machine shapes are not related with the tool shape. Okay guys, these three are these three are these three are used where I will write here. These three are here where the geometry geometry of the geometry of the machined geometry of the machined Best wait a second guys. Machined surface are not related with the tool shape. Okay guys, these three are where the geometry machine surface are not related with the tool shape. Okay guys, these 3 points are used for the where the geometry machined surface are not related with the tool shape. Okay guys, this one last one is profile milling cutter will be our right answer, and I will explain here. The profile milling cutter are used where the job profile becomes replica of the tool form. I will write here the what the meaning is. I will write here because profile milling cutter it is used where the job profile becomes replica spelling is from here. अरे यार sorry guys for my mistake, blunder mistake. Replica of the tool form, and option number D will be our right answer. I have written here the what is the profile milling cutter. It is used where the job profile becomes the replica of the tool form. Moving for the next question. Which one of the following is a joining process that may employ acetylene, natural gas, butane in combination with oxygen to supply the heat required to melt the filter rod and diffuse it into the surface of the base metal? Okay guys, they are asking here the base metal of the here. I will tell here the which point is correct and which point is not the correct. Okay guys, for the moving, not wasting any time, now I will tell here the what the furnace brazing is there, and torch brazing is there, and induction brazing is there, and deep brazing is here. And our answer will be B because top top brazing is a reducing flame. In torch blading it is a reducing flame, because here the asking is here the joining process that may employ acetylene. The option point B will be your right answer. And because in torch brazing a reducing flame is used, because oxyacetylene is used. Okay guys, that for that purpose only the torch brazing will be your right answer. I will explain here every points I will write here. First, in furnace brazing, a point in furnace brazing, in furnace brazing, a furnace with a controlled atmosphere is used. Okay guys, I will be moving for the next point B. Torch brazing. Torch brazing is what? In torch brazing, a reducing flame is used. टॉर्च ब्रेजिंग में ना रेड्यूसिंग फ्लेम यूज होता है गाइस, ठीक है। ऑप्शन सी इंडक्शन ब्रेजिंग क्या होता है? इन इंडक्शन हीटिंग heat is obtained from the high frequency current induced in the work. Okay guys, I will be going for point D. I will be writing here. D point I will be writing here. In for deep brazing is that in a deep brazing a furnace with a controlled atmosphere is used. Okay guys, so point B will be our right answer. You can write here from the points. You can easily understand the what the furnace brazing, torch brazing, induction brazing and deep brazing. You can understand here. I have written here the full answer here, so you can not worry to go here and there. So please focus here so that you can easily get good marks in the exam, all the exams wherever you want to apply. Moving for the next question number 133. Consider the following statements regarding modulation. In this question the asking here modulation. First I will tell the what is modulation. Modulation is a process. First I will tell the what is a modulation. Modulation, it is a process of changing the parameters of a high frequency signal called a carrier signal. From this much you can understand very highly. Okay guys, with respect to the intensity of given weak signal, called an original baseboard signal or modulating signal. Okay guys, moving for the points here, what are the points are right here. Points are right here. I will, where is my cursor? Demodulation is essential in communication systems where a weak signal is transmitted by the use of the carrier signal. Absolutely, this point is right. In the modulation, it may definitely take place. From the weak signal only the it transferred to the carrier signal. Okay, guys. So the point is right. And moving for the next question, next point, when the frequency of the high frequency signal is varied in accordance with the intensity of the low frequency weak signal, the modulation is said to be frequency modulation. This point also is right. The process of recovering baseband signal from the modulated signal is called phase modulation. Absolutely wrong. Our point will be option B number will be our right answer. 1 and 2 only the right points are given here. Moving for the next question here, guys. Consider the question number 134. Consider the situation where a microprocessor gives an output of an 8-bit word. This is fed through an 8-bit digital to analog converter to a control valve. The control valve requires 6.0 volt to be a fully opened. If the fully open state is indicated by 11111, then what is the output of the valve for a change of 8 bit? This question is very lengthy because I will tell here the simple formula for this so that you can easily solve this one. Okay guys, moving the full scale output voltage of 6 volt will be divided into 2 to the power 8 intervals. Okay guys, voltage divided upon interval. We will make the voltage divided upon interval. Output voltage upon intervals. The output voltage is given here. The output control valve requires 6 volt to fully open. The output volt is 6 and the interval is 8 bit is given here. 8 bit digital to analog. That means we can write here 2 to the power 8 equal to 0.023 volt will be our right answer. Okay guys, moving for the next question. Which one of the following is not an application of Hall effect sensor? Guys, here the asking is Hall effect sensor. We are going to discuss here what are the Hall effect sensors. Okay guys, not wasting any time, we are moving first, which is not an application of Hall effect sensor. Simple here, asking here which is not the Hall effect sensor. Hey guys, moving for the options here. First is magnetic switch for electrical transducer. This point is correct because Hall effect sensor has the application here, so this point will be wrong here. Measurement of current also is there in the Hall effect sensor. This point also is right, but not an application because not this is not application. Measurement of public acceleration, this is wrong, this is right. Measurement of power, this one is wrong. Our option point C will be our right answer here. What are the applications of Hall effect sensor is it is used for the measurement of power, it is used for measurement of current also, and it is used for measurement of position, displacement and proximity. It is used as magnetic switch for electric transducer, and also another point, they are used in brushless direct current motors to detect the position of the permanent magnet. Okay guys, and the last point is Hall sensors are used for proximity switching, positioning, speed detection, and current sensing application. Guys, these are the points applications of the Hall effect sensors. So guys, moving for not wasting any time, moving for the next question here. Here the consider the following statements regarding mechatronics system. In this, the question is from mechatronics. Mechatronics here asking here, which of the above statements are correct? Means here the statements are correct. Here the answering here. The anti-lock brakes on a car are a simple example of real-time computing system. This is absolutely right, guys. Because in the mechatronic system, the anti-lock brakes on a car are a simple example on real-time computing system, guys. Okay, guys. The option point 3, the completion of an operation after its deadline is considered useless in soft real time. This point is wrong, guys. The hard real time system tolerate lightness and may respond with decreased service. This point also is wrong. Now our option will be A will be our right answer, guys. So moving for the next question here. Question number 137. Which one of the following material has least piezoelectric charge sensitivity? Least piezoelectric charge sensitivity is asking here, guys. First I will tell here the charge of the क्वार्ज का जो चार्ज है इसका 2.2 पिको पर न्यूटन, बेरियम टाइटनेट का जो है 130 पीसी न्यूटन है, गाइस. And lead PZT means lead zirconate. I will write here the full name of PZT. Lead zirconate titanate. This is PZT is 265 pc upon n, and PVDF 3.10 pc Newton. This is Newton, guys. So our answer will be this asking here which one of the following as least means किसका मतलब सबसे कम है पीजो इलेक्ट्रिक चार्ज सेंसिटिविटी. आप मैं यहाँ पे चारों के पीजो इलेक्ट्रिक चार्ज सेंसिटिविटी लिखा हूँ, गाइस. तो सबसे कम किसका है? क्वार्ट्ज का जो है बहुत कम है. तो ऑप्शन ए विल बी और राइट आंसर, गाइस. ऑप्शन पॉइंट नंबर ए विल बी और राइट आंसर. मूविंग नॉट वेस्टिंग एनी टाइम, मूविंग फॉर द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन हियर, गाइस. द क्वेश्चन इज ऑन द स्क्रीन हियर. The ideal hydraulic rotary actuator provides shaft torque. Torque denotes with a T, which is hydraulic rotary actuator provides shaft torque T. Which one will be our right answer? I am going to confirm here. Equal to displaced volume measured. Equal to volume measured here. So point A is wrong here. Inversely proportional to the displaced volume measured. This point also is wrong here. The proportional to the differential pressure. This point is right here, guys. Because the hydraulic rotary actuator provides shaft torque through the proportional to the differential pressure. Inversely proportional to the differential pressure. This point also is wrong. Our answer will be C point. Moving for the next question, guys. Uh, An emitter requires a change of 3 ampere in its coil to produce a change in deflection of the pointer by 12 mm. What is the static sensitivity? In the question is asking here, we have to find out the static sensitivity, guys. For finding out this question, we have to know the value of the sensitivity, static sensitivity. I will be writing here static sensitivity. Sorry guys, see the spelling is wrong here. Sensitivity is equal to change in output upon change in input. So firstly I will write here the values. Here the deflection of the pointer is equal to change in output 12 upon change in input is equal to 3. By solving here I get the answer of 4 mm upon ampere. 4 millimeter square per ampere will be our right answer. Moving for the next question here. What is the force needed to apply to a piston of 2 centimeter radius in order to result a force of 6000 Newton at the working piston of radius 6 centimeter? Radius 6 centimeter. Here the pressure will be same here, guys. So I will be writing here first. I will tell you the working piston of radius is equal to what is the press force needed to apply a piston in order to result a force of 6000 Newton. First I will tell here the pressure will be same here. Guys, pressure will be same for this force. Okay guys, first I will write here pressure will be same means F1 upon A1 is equal to F2 upon A2. So guys, the F1 value is not given here. Then area is equal to pi by 4 into is equal to centimeter is given here 2 square is equal to, and F2 is given here the 6000, and upon area 2 is equal to pi by 4 upon 6 square. By solving here I get the value of F2 is F1 is equal to pointer option pen. Just wait a second. Ink, pointer option, ink color. F1 I will get 666.67 Newton will be our right answer, guys. So then the D option will be right option. Moving for the next question, the following symbol in the ladder logic represents. This is simple, guys. This output load denotes the this point. Okay, guys. Output load option C will be our right answer. Normally open contact ladder logic is, I will draw here the for right side I will draw here ladder. normally open contact का जो है ladder logic represent करते हैं उसको इस तरह. This denotes with the normally open contacts. Okay guys, moving for the next one, normally closed closed contact, guys. So I will draw here the closed contact one. This one is closed contacts, bro. This one is normally opened. This one is opened here, and the normally closed contact, this type it will be closed, and this one represents here. The answer will be of output load. Moving for the next question. Setting time for a unit step response of a second order system. Second order systems, you are asking is second order system, setting time of a second order system, because the setting order system you are asking here, the setting time is used to measure, first I will write the every second order system. What is the second order system? I will write here the everything, so that you can refer from here. Second order system. What is second order system? Just wait a second. The setting time is used as a measure of the time taken for the oscillations to die away, and the damping ratio is directly proportional to TS is directly proportional to damping ratio is directly proportional to dumping into natural frequency. Omega n, this one. TS denotes, omega n denotes here natural frequency, here natural frequency. S is equal to damping ratio. And our answer will be B will be our right answer, because inversely proportional to the natural frequency here, because this the direct inversely proportional to the natural frequency here, guys. So the setting time order for unit response of a second order is inversely proportional to the natural frequency, guys. Okay, the first I will tell here the second order system is what. The second order system is setting time is used to measure of the time taken for the oscillation to die away. That is known as the second order system. Moving for the next question here. Question is on the screen. The typical wrist mechanism with 3 rotational joints should be indicated. This one is simple question, guys. The asking here, and the answer will be here. This point is wrong, this point is wrong, this point also is. Option C will be our right answer here. No, option D will be, option C also is wrong, and option D will be right here. Option D is right here. Just wait. The analog to digital conversion process involves, is asking here analog to digital digital conversion process here. First I will tell here analog to digital conversion. First to encoding. First one is encoding. Encoding to no guys, just wait. Sampling will be our right, and after that point quantizing, after that encoding may happen on the analog to digital conversion. What process will be involved? First process involved is sampling, quantizing, and encoding. It may happen in the analog to digital conversion process. So option point number A will be our right answer. Moving for the next question here, guys. This is the data questions, and we are going to discuss six questions of the same data here, guys. Six data questions are given here. We have to uh, uh, complete it, guys. Okay, first I will read here direction questions is this one. Six direction questions are given here. So each of the next six items are consist of two statements. में दो statements रहेंगे, guys. One labeled as statement one and other labeled as statement two. बोल रहा है कि statement one और statement two का लेवल रहेगा. You have to examine these two statements carefully and select the answers to these items using the code. अपने को केयरफुली अपने को सिलेक्ट करना है कि दो स्टेटमेंट्स में से कौन सा स्टेटमेंट सही है, कौन सा स्टेटमेंट रॉन्ग है. तो इसका कोड्स है सिक्स क्वेश्चंस का. ठीक है, बोथ स्टेटमेंट्स वन एंड स्टेटमेंट टू आर इंडिविजुअली ट्रू एंड स्टेटमेंट टू इज द करेक्ट एक्सप्लेनेशन ऑफ स्टेटमेंट वन. बोथ स्टेटमेंट वन एंड स्टेटमेंट टू are individually true and statement second is not the correct explanation of statement one, and the statement one is true but statement two is false. Statement first is false but statement second is true. So guys, I will be moving for the question. About six questions we have to answer from this codes only, guys. Okay, there are statement one and statement two is given and we have to go for the previous slide by solving. Gravity is the driving force behind the flows through open channels. Through open channels, guys. The question is asking here with the open channel. So guys, gravity is the driving force behind the flows through open channels. Gravity stands to reason that the ratio of inertial to gravitational force will play a major role in open flow analysis. So guys, option B will be our right answer, guys. For 46 or for 145 question number 145 answer will be B. On 145 answer will be B because both statement one and statement two are individually true, but statement तीन दो जो है ना, statement two जो है ना ये वाला, ये करेक्ट नहीं है statement one के लिए. तो गाइस, तो statement टू अपना जो है 145 का जो आंसर है, तो ऑप्शन बी विल बी आवर राइट आंसर. Moving for the 146 number question, the viscosity of liquids decreases with the increase of temperature, while the viscosity of gases increases with the increase of temperature. The viscous force in a fluid are due to cohesive force and the molecular momentum transfer. So guys, the I will tell here, just wait. जो है ना अपना स्टेटमेंट वन और स्टेटमेंट टू जो है इंडिविजुअली ट्रू है, लेकिन ना स्टेटमेंट टू जो है ना उसका एक्सप्लेनेशन सही नहीं बता रहा। ए स्टेटमेंट भी सही है, ए स्टेटमेंट भी सही है, लेकिन ना इसका जो ये जो स्टेटमेंट है स्टेटमेंट वन के रेस्पेक्ट में स्टेटमेंट टू जो है मैच नहीं हो रहा। स्टेटमेंट मतलब इन दोनों स्टेटमेंट करेक्ट है, बट इन दोनों के स्टेटमेंट से करेक्ट नहीं कर रहा है। तो ऑप्शन अपना जस्ट वेट हियर, जस्ट वेट गाइस। तो अपना जो 146 का जो आंसर होगा, 146 का जो आंसर होगा ऑप्शन पॉइंट ए जो होगा राइट आंसर होगा। तो 147 की और जाते हैं हम लोग। If two statements are in thermal equilibrium with third system, then they are not in equilibrium with each other. Zeroth law thermodynamics is the basis for temperature. First, I will tell the zeroth law. What do you mean by zeroth law? Zeroth law: when a body A is in thermal equilibrium with a body B separately. I will write here, guys. Not written anything at all. I am going to define here the zeroth law. What does zeroth law defines here? When a body A is in the thermal equilibrium, जो बॉडी A जो है थर्मल इक्विलिब्रियम रहेगा with a body B and separately with body C, then bodies B and C will be in thermal equilibrium with each other. This process is known as zeroth law of thermodynamics. It is the basis of temperature measurement, guys. Okay, so point will be D will be our right answer, because option of statement 1 is false. Okay guys, statement first is false and statement 2 जो है true है guys, because just wait here, 147 number question here, 147 number question here. This point is wrong here guys, because it is not at all right here, and the zeroth law is the basis of the temperature, guys. Okay, so for 126 question, 147 number question, option D will be our right answer, guys. Moving for the next question, guys. 148 number question. 148 number question. A thermal reservoir is a system that always remains at constant temperature even though the heat is added or removed from it. This point is right. Guys. A thermal reservoir that supplies heat energy is called sink, and one absorbs heat energy is called sink. Because this point is wrong, guys, because in the thermal reservoir, I will write here the correct point here, guys. Correct answer here, guys. A thermal reservoir that supplies energy is termed as a source, and one that absorbs the heat energy is called sink. Okay guys, option D is wrong guys. I have written here the right point. I'm going for the here guys. The option point C will be our right answer guys. 148 number answer C will be our right answer, because statement 1 is true but statement second is false guys. Okay, statement second is false. This one is false guys. I have written the right answer here guys. 148 number question. Moving for the next question guys. Where is an issue where two components operate with the relative motion between them, or when liquids or solids impinge on a surface at high velocity. At high velocity guys. This point also is right. Where is obtain cumulative and can eventually render the components incapable of delivering their expected performance. This point also is right guys. Okay, both statement are right. Option statement 1 and statement 2 both are right, but individually true, but statement 2 जो है ना, स्टेटमेंट टू जो है मतलब करेक्ट एक्सप्लेनेशन नहीं है स्टेटमेंट 1 के. स्टेटमेंट 2 जो है करेक्ट एक्सप्लेनेशन नहीं है. आई विल राइट हियर स्टेटमेंट 2 इज नॉट द करेक्ट एक्सप्लेनेशन ऑफ statement 2 guys. So I will tell here the answer. 149 number is B will be our right answer, because the both statement 1 and statement are individually right, but statement 2 is not the correct explanation of statement 1 guys. Okay, moving for the last question. 150th number question. Increased productivity, reduced cost of labor, improved quality can be achieved by automation. This point is right guys. This point also is right guys. Due to automation in process, inventory depends on operator skills may be decreased. This point also is right. Operator skills may be increased, but in this situation also is the same answer. Same case is following here guys. The statement 1 and statement 2 are correct, but these 2 points are correct, but statement 2 जो है ना मतलब statement 1 के correct explanation पे नहीं है. तो गाइस तो फिर अपन लोग देखते हैं कौन सा ऑप्शन राइट होगा. 150 नंबर का जो क्वेश्चन है उसका बी आंसर होगा, because the statement 1 and statement 2 are individually true, but and statement 2 is not the correct explanation of statement 1. So guys, our answers are completed. We get 145 number. 145 का जो आंसर है बी है, और 1 का जो सबका आंसर लिख दिया हूँ गाइस. पीछे आपको रिव्यू कर करके देखना पड़ेगा गाइस. एंड थैंक यू सो मच गाइस. if you like my video, and please share with your friends also, so that everyone can know the 2021 detailed solution of engineering services, so that everyone can access very freely from the my YouTube channel. And don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to share with your friends guys. And thank you so much guys. If you like, please share my video guys. For today it is enough. I will come with another session on another videos. Okay, thank you so much guys.